Hey everyone, so I'm back and I'm continuing our Q&A, and this question is, have you faced any surprising or unexpected challenges during the publication process? So yeah, I think the person that asked this is kind of looking for a behind the scenes look at the less talked about aspects of publishing. Great question. So yeah, the surprising thing about the publishing process was the lead time. I began my engagement with the publisher over a year ago. So by the time the book is actually published, it will be about 14 months. And that was at the beginning of the process. I had roughly only 5,000 words of the story written, so a very, very tiny amount. I had a general idea of what I wanted to do, and obviously was able to give them the synopsis and the concept and talk about the characters. But as far as having words on a page, I was basically had a small chapter. And along the way, what the process that I went through was I wrote the first draft of the manuscript, and at 20,000 words, I had a manuscript review with my editor and took the critique and feedback and made some changes and refinements, and then continued on with the rest of the first draft. At the end of the first draft, they reviewed the entire thing again. The editor looked at it and basically gave me the equivalent of a developmental review to tell me what worked, what may need to be improved. And then from there was a final draft after some changes. And then we went on to the creating the cover and the formatting. So I think for me, the most unexpected, surprising element was how long all of those milestones took. Obviously, you want, great care and consideration taken with your words and your manuscript and the quality, that you're getting. It means that it's going to take time. And something else that really shocked me was I was worried about jumping out there too soon and talking about the book and engaging with all of you and getting your feedback, and worrying that I was doing it too soon, knowing, when the book was going to be ready. Because in my mind, it seemed a long time away. And I learned that most published authors start heavily promoting their book about 15 months before the book is ready to be purchased. That seems like a long time, but that's standard in the industry. And, there's many things an author can do during that time, which seems forever, to talk about their book and engage their audience and seek out new readers who may be interested. But yeah, as a new author and learning the behind the scenes of what goes into formatting and actually creating a book, it was really surprising. I, of course, expected them to, take several weeks to actually read it and, do the copy edit, do the proofread, because you're literally reading every single sentence line by line for, clarity and making sure it all sounds good, and then checking all the grammar. So yeah, that does take a while, but yeah, it just blew me away that, you know, I may be able, or you may be able to write a book, in a matter of weeks. But there's the refinement, the editing, and then obviously all of the behind the scenes that it takes to actually get that book into production, to get into a finished quality product that you can proudly put on Amazon and in the Barnes and Noble and the independent bookstores. So that's the answer to that question. Keep them coming. I'm loving doing this. And until next time, I'll see you in the bookstores.